The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, partner, not exactly the way they drew up the start of this one, but a chance to redeem themselves and hit the reset button here on their second possession.
And I do like that word that you just used, reset, right? In a lot of ways, it's just shaking off what happened before, starting fresh, almost like it's your first drive all over again. Go out and put your best foot forward. Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Now Allen. They'll roll him out right. Allen hit. He lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD.
Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point.
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
You talk about this Falcon defense.
And they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
3rd and 5. Open man, it's Palmer. And he will have a first down here before he gets banged down to the turf pretty hard.
CD, with that last pass, he joined a group of about 50 other men that are over 30,000 career passing yards. So, look, he's not at the top, but that's pretty good company.
Yeah, it's not the most exclusive fraternity in the NFL, but it's a pretty good one, isn't it? You still have to put some numbers up in order to get in, okay? The secret knock is still there. How about him getting it done? Proud of him.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
On play action, Allen. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Now 3rd down and 7.
Here's Allen.
And that one complete to his receiver, Palmer. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Flushed out right. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. In motion goes the tight end. Allen.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Now Allen. Open man downfield, it's Palmer. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. To throw, it's Allen. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Bills are back within a score. So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for two. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. And he will get into the end zone, and a two-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Drake London, the intended receiver there, and it's third down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Here's Penix. That one deep for London. It's caught inside the 25. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 61 yards. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively. 2nd and 5. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. And we'll see Younghoe Koo now for the Falcons. This will be spotted at the 20, so it's a 30-yard attempt. Koo knocks this one through the post. And that'll boost their lead to 9. It's 17-8. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Well, now they'll try the end around.
Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
And the Bills are 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they fell in the opener. Got back on the beam with a win in week 2, but stumbled again last week to fall under 500.
And despite that stumble, I don't think anyone's too concerned because they've made mistakes that they believe are correctable. And this is a team still getting to know each other. I'm not that concerned, and neither are they.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
Open man is Palmer.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Allen now looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone.
And this is caught inside the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Allen going to audible to a different look.
In motion, the tight end. And again, it's Allen. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Here's Allen to throw it. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Josh Palmer
from 3 yards out.
And the Bills have got it back to within a score. So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for 2.
They'll look to throw.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Looking to throw, Penix.
Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
At the Falcons' 15-yard line. 56, 56.
Throwing now is Allen. He'll buy some time right. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Koo now for the point after. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Falcons 24, Bills 14. Bradley Kenyon set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Half 85. Look out.
To the air, Allen. Shakir holds it in.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there.
Allen going to throw. That is caught. Kincaid with it.
And he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
That's another Bills. Alert! First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel.
And this is caught for a Bills touchdown.
Curtis Samuel, 35 yards. And the Bills have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
They'll throw with Penix.
Over the middle, complete. That's Armstrong. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it second down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick, and the Bills are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. So after the INT, it's Allen. Flush to his right. Able to locate his running back, open downfield. And all the way up to the 49. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. That's caught inside the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Khalil Shakir, 51 yards. And the Bills will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 33. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball, just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it. Trying to get that into his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
And looking to throw, Penix. That is incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Penix working out of the gun here. That one deep for London.
And unable to connect, incomplete. Well, give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Falcons 24.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3?
Ray McCloud to return. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
To the air, Penix. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Falcons. Drake London, 60 yards. And the Falcons have retaken a third quarter lead. Coup for the extra point.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Falcons 31, Bills 27.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just saying, no, heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Alert! Alert! Look out!
Operating from the gun, Allen. And this one is incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Allen.
That's complete to Palmer.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Now Allen. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cook. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Again, he'll drop to throw.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively, and 2nd down.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Cook up the gut. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
James Cook, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bills have taken the lead here this third quarter. An extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that gives them a 3-point lead.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the third quarter. Now they relinquish that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right, where it swings back and forth. And who's going to make the play that changes that? That maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
He finds his man, complete. That's Armstrong. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And the Falcons first down.
Robinson, he'll try the left side.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Rolling to his right.
That's complete. It's Travis Kelce.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
That's out quickly to London. He's to the 15.
Touchdown, Falcons!
Drake London.
His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year.
And the Falcons have regained the lead. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Falcons 38, Bills 34. Bradley Pinion set for kickoff.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't
miss it?
change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Alert! Alert! Alert!
Here's Allen. And complete right side to Cook. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Look out!
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case.
First and 10 at the 41.
Allen.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3.
Allen off the play fake.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. Palmer going to go in motion left.
Now Allen. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. has his man. It's Shakir.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. If you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice gain.
So another third down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal.
Palmer going in motion right. And they'll get it forward to him on the touch pass.
And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Second and goal from the 1.
Regular. We'll go.
Cook will score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
And this is the time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that gives them a 3-point lead.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here's Penix.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Now Penix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
At London, the motion man right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass.
And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked.
Touchdown, Falcons! Travis Kelce, 49 yards.
And the Falcons answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10. Up the middle, it's Cook. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. It's Jair Brown who's got it.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Koo now for the point after.
And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
Makes the score Falcons 52, Bills 41. Bradley Pinion.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And we'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Allen now looks to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
Now he fires deep for Shakir.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Palmer going to go in motion left.
Here's Allen to throw it.
This taken in by Kincaid. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. To throw, it's Allen.
Finding Shakir across the formation.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. And again, it's Allen.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, but they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Throwing now is Allen. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
And the Falcons are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Again, it's Robinson. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Now they'll change things up. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And the slot man goes in motion left.
And he'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass.
And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Third down, and they're going to try the jet sweep. He's going to have the first down and then some.
And he will finally be tracked down at the Bills' 22. A big play there on the catch and run. Give him 55 yards on the ground. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
Let's go now.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. That one looks like he'll throw here. On the move to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good, and this will remain an 11-point spread. And that miss should just about write a finish to this one.
Yeah, they needed 2 scores, and they needed that field goal there to be the first one and still give them an opportunity. But now, with the time left on the clock, I think this one's about finished.
He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Allen.
Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Here's Allen. That's complete. It's Cook.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
To throw is Allen. He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
Hey, home. Alert!
Throwing, Allen.
And that is incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. Now Allen.
Under pressure, they got him again.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Tight. What is that?
One final try here for Allen. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot